Hey guys, how you guys doing tonight? This is my third commentary. I've done two commentaries. This is the second commentary. Well, I did a first time commentary on a film I never saw called A Night to Dismember, and I said that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Right now, we're going to do quite the opposite. We're going to do a commentary, and I may do a review for this as well. I'm gonna do a full review, maybe an hour long review, why I love this movie to death. And I apologize. My mom and stepdad, they're talking and stuff. So, anyways, my favorite movie of all time. Y'all know what it is. The Shawshank Redemption. Um, I love the. I said, that the this. First off, why do I love this movie so much? I mean, it just. This is a very, very. I, is sentimental the right word to describe it? Film. It's a very important film in my life. I mean, it's my favorite film of all time. It's a very important film. It's just such an important film to me when it comes to you know, Blade Runner was my favorite film for a while, and then I bought the DVD of it, and then my opinion changed. Blade Runner is my second favorite movie of all time, and I may do a fan commentary for that film in the future. So, and Backdraft's my third favorite movie. Need to get the Blu-ray again up later because I've lost my Blu-ray copy. Sadly, I lost a lot of these when I left my trailer park though. But I have it paused in the beginning. This is the Blu-ray. We're gonna go with the Blu-ray because the case the disc is in the PlayStation. So um, by the way, my cousin gave this to me such an as like a late Christmas gift. So freaking awesome. Glad I had that Blu-ray back. Um, enjoyed a nice, tasty L8. It's a Kentucky soda, so so good, so good. Make sure that don't fall. All right, and then I also had the DVD of the film. I already showed that already though, but I can't get rid of this DVD. I remember I used to pop this DVD in all the time. I remember there was a period where I would watch this countlessly, 24/7, because this actually the menu don't appear after at the end. The movie plays by itself. It like repeats itself. The menu screen, how it repeats itself. The movie, it automatically started. So that was awesome. It's my favorite film. I used to do that. Now, you know, I try to be careful with my discs. I make sure I don't damage them and stuff. So, all right. Um, Without further ado, let's get started. I have it paused in the beginning, and I hope I don't get copyrighted. That's why I have subtitles on. And I have the volume turned down a little bit. I actually have it on, what percent was it? I have it on 19%, so maybe I can turn it down a little bit. I don't know, let me test this volume first, when I press play. So, alright, my favorite film of all time, The Shawshank Redemption. Alright. Alright. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. We're starting on the Warner Brothers logo. I know Columbia Pictures had like the American, like the theatrical rights, and then you know Turner Entertainment bought Castle Rock, and that's why these are not Columbia movies. All right, we got the Castle Rock logo. These are Columbia movies, like the theatrical prints. Although Columbia TriStar did release a VHS. All right, Castle Rock Entertainment presents. We have I didn't care. Playing. Um, this film starts with Tim Robbins. In he's in court right now. He's in court. Because Tim Robbins' character, he plays Andy Dufresne, an innocent man that he's wrongfully convicted. Okay, we do have this shot where Andy is in his car. That's the first shot of the movie, and then it cuts the. Sorry, guys. If y'all need to, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. It's my parents are in the room right beside me. So, but it is what it is. I'm not going to disturb them. So they have to go to bed anyways. And I do have the movie turned down a little bit. So, all right, all right. Andy, he has the gun wrapped up. Got like a gun, bullets, and some sort of alcohol he's drinking and stuff. All right. The confrontation he had with his wife and stuff. Um, they had a rough, they had like a rough relationship, and you learned that Andy Dufresne was he was innocent. He wasn't the one that killed his wife and lover. He didn't shoot them both to death. It's definitely it's interesting. So those were the words according to testimony of your neighbors. So I was upset. Um, Glenn Quinton was um, Andy Dufresne's wife's lover, and he threw the gun, into the river, um, and you know, he says later on, which I'll explain in a second when it gets to that part, but yeah, um, it's late at night right now, so well, not super late. I mean, it's 8:44 p.m. right now, so I just put on my watch, put it back on to you know easy is where the woman shows up the following morning. All right, 30 caliber bullets was in Andy Dufresne's wife and her lover. That's the bullets that this gun had, and um, you know it's definitely. I mean, Andy Dufresne is a great character, a very memorable character. I mean, Tim Robbins, good actor. I've always liked him and stuff. I liked him in, of course, Jacob's Ladder. I like him in, the War of the Worlds 2005 film with Tom Cruise. I like him in, hell, Green Lantern. I like the Green Lantern movie with, I think, Ryan Reynolds is in that one. I'm sorry. I like it. I don't really, I don't think it's that bad. It does have some bad, CGI and stuff. That's about all. It's not a bad film. I didn't think Green Lantern was that bad of a movie though, but this is just. I saw this movie on VHS, then DVD, then Blu-ray. So that is awesome. Um, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. So just just a very important film in my lifetime. Just a murder death sentence. Think about this. 6 bullets, not 8. I submit that this was not a hot-blooded crime of passion. Um, Jeffrey DeMunn, he's in all of Frank Darabont's movies, the ones I've seen. This, The Majestic, The Mist, and The Green Mile. Um, which I could do a fan commentary for the Green Mile as well. It's on Pluto TV, but that'd take way too long because the film is 3 hours and it'd probably be pretty boring. So, the Shawshank Redemption, even though it's almost 3 hours, it's 2 hours and oh, oh, there's the judge. My blood just to look at you. My power vested me by the state of Maine. I hereby so 2 life sentences back to back, one for each of you. So be it. And then this is when Morgan Freeman's character, Alice Boyd Redding, is introduced. This scene appears. We have three different scenes. This scene appears 3 times. This scene happens 3 times, where you know, they got 3 people. I think it's 3 people. I don't remember. But they're all sitting in front of this large desk. They ask him, have you been rehabilitated? How do you feel like it? And he says, absolutely. I learned my lesson. He said he's a changed man, and then he gets older and older, and then with the third and final scene of this, he said he don't even know what rehabilitated means anymore. He thinks it's just a made up word, which I thought was a great detail, because Morgan Freeman's character, you find out that he's the only guilty man in Shawshank later on in the film. So, um, according to him, to Red himself, so that's what he mainly goes by Red. So that's cool. Um, just it's fantastic. I mean, Red had made a lot of friends. Same old shit, different day. Yeah, I know how you feel. Um, just everybody does a great job. I mean, you have Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman, who are great in this movie. You have Bob Gunton as Norton the Warden. Man, he's a piece of shit warden. I can tell you that much. I mean, such a good villain. I mean, he's a bad person. He's a terrible, corrupt warden. Um, we have William Sadler, of course. All right. Rita Hayworth to prison for him. Told him, no problem. And then we have this cool overhead shot. The camera, the helicopter, whatever they did. You see the shot the camera flying over the prison. You have that beautiful music. So, um, turn that down a little bit. I can hear it. You guys probably can't hear it, which is probably for the best. But see all the prisoners walking and stuff, and then the bus pulling in with all the inmates, and Andy's one of the new inmates. So, um, definitely, definitely something awesome. Early 1947. He's been the vice president of a large Portland bank. Good for young, so young. Exactly. Um, um, Other actors, James Whitmore, may he rest in peace, as Brooks Hadlin. Um, he did fantastic in this movie. Um, so there's that. I just love the music that Thomas Newman composed is amazing. There's the bus pulling in. There's Clancy Brown. This is my favorite Clancy Brown role. I mean, he is fantastic. He plays Captain Hadley. Captain Brian Hadley is his actual name, but you follow this officer. You speak English, but you follow this officer. All right. Got the prisoners walking out of the bus one by one. Man, Haywood is a William Sadler's great in this movie. He is. I mean, there's Andy. There's all the prisoners on the other side of the fence. They're looks like they're having a fun time over here. Smokes calling Better's choice. Smokes put me down for 2. That little sack of shit. I'm saying some of the quotes. I'm gonna try not to say the F bomb because I just don't want to say it. I'll say every other word, but not the homophobic F word, or the C word, or the F bomb, the other F bomb. So, excuse me. I didn't, I didn't think much of it the first time I laid eyes on him. That was my first impression of the man. Got Red looking out at the, they're him and his, say crowd or something, his crew or something, his friends. They're all goofing around. All right. Let's see. Next shot, they're all walking in. They all walk in. They're in a line, and then Captain Adam's like, "The other way." Eyes front. Which is this next shot right here. Okay. Um, they're all lined up. Right. Eyes front. Um, Andy's the tallest prisoner, out of all the prisoners in the line. Tim Robbins is a tall actor too, in general. This is when Bob Gunton's introduced. Mr. Norton Warren, you are convicted felons. Oh my god, he does a fantastic job. I mean, no blasphemy. Any questions? What do we eat? Piss when you say piss. uh, that guy got punched in the balls with Captain Hadley's baton. Shit when you say shit. Piss when you say piss. Welcome to Shawshank. Alright. Okay, they're all unhooked. They're sprayed with water. I mean, this is a perfect 10 out of 10 movie because the whole cast is excellent. Alright. Tim just got sprayed with water. Oh, it's looks like baby powder or something that they dumped on him. Yeah, I think. Alright. And then this is when the prisoners all go to the cell and stuff. So, big days you were born. Morgan Freeman's narration is excellent in this movie. Definitely, he's great, like always. Alright. Alright. Someone always breaks down crying. Who's it gonna be? Alright. Andy is he's washing his face because he got that powder in his eyes. All right, got a shot of the prison at night, and then all right, Lights out. Alright, the lights are going out. There's a shot of Red. He's just looks like he has like a rock in his hand or something. Just relaxing. And then this scene is funny too. One of the new prisoners, Haywood calls him fat ass, and in in the end credits of this right here, his character name is actually Fat Ass, which I thought was interesting. The first time I noticed that, I was like, okay. I mean, it's interesting. This movie holds a special happy place in my heart for being my favorite film. Okay, Red is taking a peek, looking at his cell. Um, they're all making fun or something. They're all goofing off. And then this is when Haywood calls that dude fat ass. Um, and he's crying too. He says, oh, I want to go home. I want my mom. So, all right, that big white mushy butt of yours. I don't belong here. My nose. Fresh fish, fresh fish. Yeah, they all make fun of him and stuff, and he, says, "I want to go home." And then this is when Captain Hadley comes barging out. He's like, you know, the fat ass guy, says, "Oh, you don't understand. I'm not supposed to be here." I still remember some of the quotes in this movie. Not me. Sing you a lullaby. It was like, shut up, man, shut up. I'm not supposed to be here. They open the cell door in the next shot, and well, they beat the hell out of fat ass. Uh, they first they beat him with the baton. Captain Hadley beats him with the baton, and then kicks his head, and that's where he's passed out. He's unconscious, but you can tell he's breathing. His chest is moving up and down, up and down, up and down. But he does. But you do find out he died. You will all visit the infirmary. Um, yeah, definitely tragic. Um, just it showcases prison life perfectly, especially talking about a corrupt warden. This is my favorite Stephen King movie of all time. Frank cost me 2 packs of cigarettes. He never made a sound. All right, next day, all the cell doors are open, and man, I mean, okay, Red's looking at Andy. Yeah, Morgan Freeman's great. He is my favorite actor of all time. I love him to death. Love him in, you know, films I don't like. He's sort of, how do I describe it? He's like the bright spot for it. Wanted was a piece of shit movie. Um, I don't like James McAvoy as an actor. Um, Angelina Jolie was alright. Morgan Freeman carried that movie. Um, Mares, Mark Ralston as Boggs. Excuse me. Mark Ralston, they're all at lunch. They're having breakfast and stuff. And then this is when Brooks is introduced as well. Because now, there's, I'll say a little bit more about Mark Ralston's character. Mark Ralston's an actor I like. He was in Saw 5 and 6, even though those movies suck. There's Brooks. Are you going to eat that? Because Andy finds like a little maggot or a worm something in his breakfast. And he gives it to Brooks because he has a a a, a pet mouse named Jake. No, it was a no, not a mouse. That's Mr. Jingles in the Green Mile. That it's a bird named Jake. What did I think it was? Oh my god. Uh, the Green Mile. I mean, it's directed by Frank Darabont. It's very similar to this movie. Especially since William Sadler and James. I mean, no, he's not. Jeffrey DeMond. He's not credited on him though. But morning is it? Yes, Richmond, Virginia. Smell my ass. That's a quote from the movie. I'm not actually telling y'all to smell my ass. But, yes, Richmond, Virginia. But, Andy asks Haywood, what was, the fat ass guy that was beaten the hell out of that previous night? What was his name? Brooks is a character that was, that's rehabilitated. Has been here in Shawshank prison for years. Um, his death is tragic. Poor little bastard lay dead this morning. Right then, there was nothing we could do. Um, he says, doesn't matter what his name was, he's dead. We don't never know what his name is, so it's just in the credits. It's just badass. I forgot who played it, but Mark Ralston plays Boggs. He's a psychotic piece of crap in this movie. I mean, he has like three other buddies together, and they're called the Sisters. And this is the shower scene when Andy runs into Boggs. Uh, Boggs is the redheaded one. I think he's redheaded. Um, anybody get you yet? Anybody get to you yet? And we all need friends in here. I could be a friend of you. Everybody's great in this movie. I mean, Mark Ralston does a good job. He was in one of the Lethal Weapon movies. He was on Cold Case. He was on Criminal Minds. I can name a lot of roles he was in. I mean, he was in a lot of stuff. Um, alright. Alright, this is when Red and Andy are. This is when they introduce each other, basically. Um, like when they first become friends. This is the first scene. Manny DeFrame. African American. Why'd you get it? I didn't since you didn't ask. Um, you do find out later on because they're playing checkers, which I'll get to that scene again in a second. But uh, the sisters they terrorize Andy. Uh, they beat the holy hell out of him in two scenes. Um, um, at one point, Boggs gets beat the hell out of himself by Captain Hadley. Like Clancy Brand beats the hell out of him. They're in his cell, and Boggs. He's just a crazy character. I mean, he does a fantastic job. Everybody does a great job in this movie. obviously. So, and then this is when they first mentioned the rock hammer, which a rock hammer, it's I think they said like 4 billion years or something, which is virtually impossible. I think it was 400 years actually to dig a hole, through the wall, which Andy does. Brad does give Andy a rock hammer later on, and there's a little bit of a twist to it, which is sort of towards the end when, which I'll get to. Um, this is for the people who have seen the movie, so well, it don't matter. It's all right. Oh, there's Boggs. I'm not talking about my homosexual. Neither are they. You have to be human first. Um, yeah, this is when Red and Andy are first, the first, they get to, they talk for the first time and stuff, and wife killing bacon. Um, yeah, the score by Thomas Newman is beautiful. I love the ending theme. I mean, the ending theme is absolutely beautiful. In fact, this film does make me cry, maybe every once in a while. Well, I shouldn't say cry, but sort of just a little teardrop. Nothing, crazy. I'm not like, this is so beautiful. I'm like, I'm like, that's that's beautiful. Um, the score is beautiful, very beautiful. The ending is beautiful. Um, Here's my name. We'll never do business again. But Red, next Red. Why do they call you that? Because he's Irish. Um, that's the reason why they call him Red. All right. He had a quiet way about him. All right. Morgan Freeman. I mean, he's doing anything. I mean, no wonder he's my favorite actor. His narration is fantastic. This is my favorite film he's in, and this is my favorite role for him. So, I mean, he said no. He likes Andy from the start. He liked him from the start. What are they taking in? Like bags of. Looks like they're doing like laundry or something. Um, yeah, laundry. This is when Andy's first terrorized by the sisters. Um, alright. I think this is the part when they're first introduced. I don't know, but they give Andy gifts and stuff. Like and this is when Andy is given the rock hammer, as a cool gift. Um, so that's pretty cool. Um, let's see. Brooks is Brooks books. Brooks is handling books. Brooks is handling gifts. Um, like books, you could say. Brooks is handling books, giving books out. He has a little cart, books and stuff. Um, um, let's see. Let's see. We're a half an hour into this movie. Um, Brooks is a good character in this movie. Oh, this is the scene when Andy the first scene, first of like two scenes when Andy is terrorized by the sisters. Uh, they, he goes into this room, which is this scene right here, and got a bunch of um, barrels and lockers and stuff, and this is when a whole fight breaks out, and um, he's got like baby powder or something, whatever. It says this will blind you. Oh, oh, yep, there. Wow, like punches Boggs in the face. Ah. Right, they throw him on the ground and they beat the shit out of him. And Andy spends like a week or something in infirmary. I don't know. I can't remember if it was a week. I can read the subtitles for you can say. It's not that hard. Never said who did it, but we all do. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I I can definitely understand, prison life can be rough. Every so often Andy would show up with fresh bruises. Wow. Yeah, sometimes he was able to fight them off, sometimes not. Yeah. Andy's a great character. He is. He's a character that I followed, you know, you know, I followed his story, I followed everything, that he does in this movie and everything. So, and then this is the next thing, the tarp. I think they paint, either they paint the roof or put tarp on it. I can't, like black tarp. That's kind of like paint, just um, and then uh, more than 100 men volunteered for the job. Unga Ellis Letting. I just love. I mean, I will go. I mean, I'll do a full review going into detail. I mean, this is just. Alright. And fun fact, I actually went to the Ohio Reformatory where they filmed this movie. So that's awesome. Um, yeah, dollars. Captain Hadley and his team are, you know, they're having a conversation, about the money and stuff. And then Andy notices it, walks over. They're like, "Hey!" They point a gun at him. He's like, "Mr. Hadley, you trust your wife?" Keep your eyes on your mom. Man, Andy. All right. It's definitely, and at one point, Captain Alley almost pushes Andy off the building. So, all right, he's walking over to Captain Hadley. I literally had the gun right up here. You trust your wife? Oh, that's funny. Um, he's like, there's no way you can't keep a 35,000. This is the part where he almost gets pushed off the building. Um, there's a funny clip I found where they there was like a funny fan made alternate ending where Andy got pushed off the building, and they used, I think it was the shot from Braveheart where someone falls off the building, and then it fades to the end credits with Thomas Newman's music. Obviously, I thought that was interesting, and um I love. I mean, first off, it's one of my favorite. What has one of my favorite posters of all time? This poster art right here. Um, this right here, just the design alone, simple, effective. This is a shot from the film, so um, will you give me share that back to work? I mean, the quotes in this movie are very recognizable. So, let's go work. Um, all right, all right. They're all enjoying. It's like the last job. They had the job, whatever. All right. Drinking ice cold. Um. Oh. Um. Yeah. I love the characters in this movie. The characters I think, like I said, I'll do a review for this. I'll probably do like a top 10 list reasons why I love this movie to death. So, you know, they're all enjoying a nice cold beer on the roof, after they were done working for the day. Haywood, this next scene right here, Haywood goes over to Andy and asks him, hey, want to call one, Andy? You know, he's like, no, thanks. I gave up drinking. He was like, it's all right, man. Then he doesn't actually say it. He's like, it's all right, man. Red's staring at him. They're both smiling at each other. Uh, and then this is the scene when they're playing checkers. No, I think it's checkers. Or is it chess? I think it was chess. Um, and this is when Red says he's the only guilty man in Shawshank. Only guilty man when it comes to convicted for murder and stuff. So um, I mean, definitely, this movie has so much merit. It is just unfreaking natural. I mean, I don't know. This is when they really know each other, basically, and they're basically best friends from now on. And he tells Red that he's innocent, and you know Red says, I'm the only guilty man of Shawshank. Um, um, yeah, they start giving Andy a bunch of gifts. They give him posters. They give him, um, let's see, they give him a lot of stuff. A lot of interesting gifts. He just carved the name Peter, the words Peter and Benny on the wall. And then this is the shot where, no, I think it's this shot. There's a shot later on, which I'll get to, where he carves into the wall and then a piece of the wall breaks and he's like, no, I think it's this shot. I don't know. I guess we just wait and find out. He's carving an A. Uh, they're watching. What was it called? Was it Gilda? J- j- ow, I don't know. With Rita Hayworth. But yeah, they're all watching the movie, and then after this is the second round of Andy and the sisters. Man, Rita Hayworth's hot, very hot. uh, it is a great scene. They're all smiling while I'm smiling too. This is such a good movie. This is a movie that this is my favorite film for a lot of reasons. I mean, I'll go over those reasons when I do a review for this. So stay tuned for that someday. Um, like a few weeks, but Andy asks Red, if he wants a poster of Gilda Maria Hayworth. Um, said, but oh no, I don't have it down in my pants, but I'll get it for you. Relax. Oh, this. Look at that. We got a whole mob of the. Um, and he like grabs like a film, like a negative, like the film reel, and then bludgeons that guy's nose with it, and was like, nose. He broke my nose. Yeah, they beat the hell out of Andy. Um, Boggs got out a knife. I'm gonna open my fly. You'll swallow. Ah. So that guy that broke his nose, his name was Rooster. What? What? I don't know. You should know that this serious brain injury causes the victim to bite down hard. Wow. He's like, no, no, you shouldn't. And then they beat the hell out of him. And then uh, Boggs spends a week, I believe, in yeah, it's a week in uh, solitary confinement. I think it's solitary confinement. That's what I call it, anyways. It's called the Hope, the Hold. It's what Andy. I mean, that's what Red refers it to. He spends a week in the hole. Um, this is the scene when he's out of the hole, and the day when Hadley beats the hell out of out of Boggs. Oh, this shit's funny. Um, there he is. But the other captain behind him too. Oh, he just got kicked in the balls. Holy cow! Oh wow. Where's he going? Grab his ankles. And he's like, no, now help me. He gets dragged in, and you don't see. I mean, you see what happens in a set later on. I mean, he's all. I think both of his legs broken, and his arm is broken. He has bruises all over. Oh, man. Drinking his food through a straw. Uh, Andy could use a nice welcome back when he gets out of infirmary. Um, this is when they give him the Rita Hayworth poster, I believe, and things like that. Yeah. They give him like nice, cool like rocks and stuff or whatever. Got some cool rocks in his like a cool rock collection later on that you see because the camera sort of pans around his room and stuff, his cell. Anyway, um, yeah, they give him a lot of stuff. I mean, I love the characters and stuff. Bob Gunson, like I said, I mean, he's a corrupt warden. He's a psychopath. He's a villain. He's a great villain. I mean, he's definitely. Um, and I do like Bob Gunton as an actor. I liked him in the James Wan horror film Dead Silence. So there's that. Uh, 47 minutes into this movie. We still got quite a bit to go. Um, like naked ladies on the you name it. Yeah, they gave him a lot of cool stuff. Um, like a bag full of rocks and stuff. I think. Yeah. Um, yeah. That's a pretty sexy poster. I mean, I said earlier Rita Hayworth was very, very hot, so she is. She's good looking. Um, oh, next day. Oh, sure. Open all tiers, and this is when Captain Hanley like trashes the cell. Andy's cell. Bob Gunson, of course. Um, this is when this is like the second. Well, I don't know. I don't know. This is because he has screen time in some scenes, and then this is when his first like official like long screen time you could say appearance whatever in the film as Norden, the warden. Um, so they trashed his cell. Kind of unnecessary, but it is what it is. Yeah, Bob Gunson is fantastic. Turn around and face the warden. Um, and he has the Holy Bible and any favorite passages? Um, I mean, this is a film I hope never gets remade. I mean, there's already been like, oh man, God, there's been. I mean, Hollywood just don't care anymore. I mean, there've been remake after remake after remake after remake after remake. So there was rumors of a Shawshank Redemption remake a long time ago with Gwyneth Paltrow, literally. So um, him and Bob Gunton, of course, the warden, Norden. Um, they have a good conversation and stuff. Talks about his favorite hobby and stuff. Um, hmm. So he doesn't approve of the Rita Hayworth poster. Uh, That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Salvation lies within. Okay. Next scene. Um, Truth is, Norton wanted to side Andy up. This is when Andy goes to Norton's office, and uh, there's a cool picture, you could say. Yeah. Um, and there's a like a there's a safe behind the painting, and this is when um, good old Brooks Hadlin, man, such a great character. He said that he took it the wrong way, which I'll get to in a second. This is the library. Brooks gives Andy a tour of the library and stuff, and you know, it's definitely yeah, it's a film that makes you happy, but it's just so sad at the same time. It has the happy ending, so it has the happy ending. It's not every film has a happy ending. Um, uh, they made Brooks the Librarian in 1912. Uh, Came here in '05. Um, you know, this is when Andy meets a guy named Deakins, which this is the only scene that this Deakins guy shows up in. Deakins. Uh, uh, they are grabbing a. Uh, Brooks is grabbing pieces of paper and a pencil, and Brooks and Andy are sitting with each other. This is when they're like good friends and stuff. Um, just and then so it seems good so far. Um, and then something else happens, which I'll get to in a second. I need to pause this real fast. I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's um, unpause the movie. All right, three, two, one, pressing play. Play. All right. Well, yeah, they have a good conversation. He says, "I'm a convicted murderer." I mean, I already forgot what he said. That's all right. I'll have to when I do a review for this. I'm gonna have to rewatch this thing all over again, fast forward to scenes, and stuff. Just write down my favorite quotes, my favorite scenes and stuff, things like that. Uh, these characters are just I don't know how you describe them. They're awesome characters. All right, they got Warden, Mr. Norton and Andy. They're walking down the stairs. Talking about more. Talking about money and stuff, the education, whatever it was. I don't know. Ignore that. I can hear the movie. Believe it or don't. You guys probably may not hear, but I can hear the film. And I have subtitles. I can read some of the dialogue. And he got no answers. Um, okay. Got like, oh my god! God, I hate this place. This city of Ashland sucks. No, I'm just kidding. It does not suck. Um, wow, he's a lot of tax funds. Good job, Andy. Tax season. Got like a foot, like a baseball team. That's cool. That's cool. Um, him and Red are working together. Did you have me a stack 1040s? That's what Andy says to to Red. Um, kept sending, he keeps sending letters and stuff. And this is the next scene where, uh, this is it right here. Brooks has a knife to Haywood's neck. I mean, it's a crazy scene. I mean, Red's like, hey, what's the matter? What's the matter? No, what was he done to you? What they done? And then Andy steps in. He's like, he's like, put the knife down. And then Brooks is distraught. I mean, he falls, and just he's hysterical and stuff. Yeah, definitely a sad little scene. Um, he's like, look at his neck. He's bleeding because Haywood's neck does have a little cut. He did get a little cut. Nothing that bad though, but yeah, man, yeah, Brooks is crying and stuff. Just you know, Red asks Haywood, said, "What the hell did you do to send him off anyway?" And Haywood responds, "I didn't do nothing. I come in here to say farewell." Yeah. Heard you shit your pants. Brooks ain't the bug. Um, Red says that Brooks is institutionalized and stuff. Institutionalized my ass. 50. Wow, Brooks has been in prison for 50 years. An educated man. Wow. Yeah, definitely a sad little scene here. Wow. I mean, Red's a great character. I mean, enough time passes, so you get to, so you depend on them. That's institutionalized. Uh, yeah, definitely. You know, these characters are fantastic in this movie. So, and then this is when uh, Brooks lets Jake free. The that bird or eagle. I think it's a crow. Yeah, it's a crow. Um, lets the that crow Jake um out in the wild, And then this is when Brooks is um free. So it is 9:40. Um, it's 9:44 right now. So this is when Brooks is free now. Brooks' narration is fantastic in this as well. I mean, James Whitmore, may he rest in peace, like I said. Mm. I saw an automobile once as a kid. They're everywhere. And, you know, basically, with. Okay. They put Brooks in this. What was it? What was it? It was a halfway house that they put him in. It's called the Brewer. Um, Works at this grocery store. Looks like he's packing groceries up, and last time Brooks messed up the double bags. I don't think the store manager likes me very much. All right, goes to park and feeds the birds sometime after work. All right. Ah, that's a good quote. I hope wherever he is, he's doing okay and making new friends. Ah, yeah, Brooks says, he has bad trouble sleeping at night and stuff. Has bad dreams like he's falling. I'm gonna be up all night, but I planned on it. This is 2 hours. This is a 2 hour movie, almost 2.5 hours. Uh, Alright. This is the sad scene right here when Brooks Hadlin does. He says he's tired of being afraid all the time, and then this is a famous scene right here where he puts like a table. There's a table in the middle of the room and stuff, and he carves Brooks was here, the wooden, whatever it is above, and okay, see a shot, okay, his feet is on the table. Oh, okay. This is a sad death scene. Brooks like flips the table with his feet, and he hangs himself to death. You see the camera zoom out. You see Brooks was here, and he's just that is very sad. That's a very sad death scene. He took it. He took his own life. I doubt they kick up any fuss. Not for an old crook like me. So apparently Brooks wrote a letter to Andy and Red and stuff. You know, and then Red says he should have died here, which is which is this part coming up. That yep, he said it. You guys probably won't hear it though, but this next scene's funny. Like went from downright serious to very sad, very emotional to something super funny because this is when Andy has all these letters, whatever, all this stuff addressed to him, and um, he has to get it all cleaned up, and then Red puts like one of the vinyls or whatever, puts it on, and then uh, locks the doors and stuff, and then he's ignoring what the guards are saying, and they only for him to make sure the music plays throughout the entire the entire facility, the entire building, all the other buildings around. They're right next to the prison. Like sort of connected. You know, and then he makes it even louder. Oh, it's such a such a good scene. Ah, I've got a pinch of loaf. This is the scene right here. Uh, Hour and 7 minutes into this movie, got a bunch of vinyls. Um, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Um, okay, blowing the dust off of it. Got that one guard taking a pinch in a loaf. All right, he's putting the vinyl on. You guys probably won't hear it, which is probably for the best because I don't want to get a copyright claim, of course. So I should probably turn that down just little bit. Okay, he's uh, he's locking the door for the bathroom. Oh. uh, Plays throughout the entire prison, and yeah, Red just witnessed like, okay, I mean, there's that one line from Red where he's like, "Every last man in Shawshank felt free." Oh man, the song that he plays too is actually very good. So there's that. Um, man, um, and this shot right here, I actually have a artwork of which I'll show when he's doing this. He's smiling. He's like, I have a poster of that. Which when I do a movie review, I'll show like the collection of Shawshank Redemption items I have. I remember having a Shawshank Redemption T-shirt. I had two of them, which those are completely gone. I don't know where the hell what the hell happened to them. So, all right, Rich just like, oh yeah, there's Norton. He's like, it's like open the door, open it up, open this. Hey, turn that off. Oh man, Tail friend looks, and then he smiles, makes it even louder, turns the volume up. Captain Hadley has his baton. He's like, "You're mine now." breaks that glass. Um, he got 2 weeks in solitary confinement or the hole for that stunt. All right, it's lunchtime or whatever. Oh man. Why did you play Hank Williams? I don't know. They broke the window before I could do. Um. Oh, whatever. I forgot. I forget stuff easily, guys. I'm sorry. But when I do a review, I'll probably I'm gonna go over all that after I have some notes because this will be a big review, a special review because this is my favorite film. So. Um, this is um, when Red says, talks about hope. Red says hope is a dangerous thing. Um, so there's that. Um, right. It's like, what are you talking about? Andy's like, hope. Red's like, hope is a dangerous thing. Because you know what Brooks, because they reference, what Brooks did and stuff when he hanged himself. Just, yeah, definitely a sad little scene. Um, Later on, Andy gives Red a harmonica. So, that's cool. I'm getting tired. This is the second scene of um, the whole rehabilitation. Red still says, he's rehabilitated and he's, definitely changed. And, he says he served 30 years of a life sentence. He says, absolutely, yes. He's been rehabilitated for sure. Um, so, yeah, Morgan Freeman's just great. He's great in this movie. He's good at anything. So, 30 years in prison. 30 years. And this is when, Red just got the harmonica, whatever it was. Um, Cute little harmonica. That's cool. He says it's very pretty, and Andy asks, "Are you gonna play it right now or something? You gonna play it?" And Red's like, "Not right now. Like maybe later." But um, oh man. All right, they're all going back to their cells. Andy just got another poster, and yeah, 10-year anniversary. That's cool. Red's looking up at. I mean, Red. Andy is looking up at the poster like, All right. Red is playing his. He has the harmonica. He just played like a little bit. It's like, and then the next scene, they transform that old library to like a actual open library, not some wreck, some not some wreck of a library. It's just they remodeled the library. They call it the Brooks Hamlin Memorial Library, whatever it was. 1959. Okay, that's cool. Um, yeah, they built like an actual library. That's some yeah random storage room. Uh, I like I like the next scene too, where Haywood's like, "My Alexander dumbass." It's actually Dumas. Dumbass. Oh, I love this movie so much. Shawshank, you hold a special place in my heart. I need to say that all over again. That's Christo, you dumb shit. Cross Crisco. Oh. Red's laughing. Uh, the bond. You know what that's about? Okay. All right. Red. Almost said Ed. That's the name of my dog. He's carving the sign. Brooks Hanlon Memorial Library. Okay. Yeah, that turns. Yeah, this definitely looks like a. That looks like a real library. Now, uh, yep. There's um, good old Haywood, listening to Hank Williams. Uh, his student is famous Inside Out program. After this, I'm definitely going to sleep. Hour and 18 minutes in. All right. I will be performing work on these outside these walls. Um, yeah. All right. You know, and then this is when, not this scene, but like the next scene. This is when uh, this is when a big character is introduced. Big. Uh, you know, character that he appears in most of this movie, like quarter, a good amount. He has a decent amount of screen time. Um, Tommy Williams, which is that character right there. He's played by yeah, he's actually this guy right there. He's played by Gil Bellows. Um, him and Andy are sort of good buddies, you could say later on, kind of like Red and Andy, but after and I'll get into that. All right, got a pie. All right, all right. Andy's writing two deposits. All right, and there's the that picture. Okay, and there's the safe. Um, okay. All right. Okay. Putting the deposits in the safe. You got like the camera inside the safe, and then closes the door. Um, like, Yeah, I mean, Norden is a very corrupt, it's a corrupt warden for sure. Okay, they got a pie. Andy and Red are sharing a pie at least. Putting books up. Um, okay. uh, Andy and Red are having a interesting conversation, talking about taxes and stuff, whatever. And Andy makes up this name, which I sadly forgot. So, um, FBI, IRS, whatever, led to somebody. Randall Stevens. Andy, said that he made up the name and stuff. And Red's like, Andy, you can't just make a person up. Yeah, definitely interesting. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Except on paper. You can't just make a person up. Mr. Stevens has a birth certificate. I cannot talk. I'm all kinds of tired. I should go to sleep. But there we go. All right. Sorry, I got a notification, but okay, they're playing chess again. No, I think it's checkers. I don't know. Um, always get confused with the two. Um, they talk about the library and yeah, educational stuff, education and stuff, uh, and the money. And then this is when Tommy Williams is introduced because you got the bus pulling in, and Tommy's one of the of course, Morgan Freeman does narration, talks about that. Um, Tommy Williams is a robber. He's shot. He stole he stole. Cops caught him sneaking TV sets. Uh, the back door of a J.C. Penney. Yeah, I like Tommy. He's a cool character. Um, you know, him and Andy are sort of close buddies, close friends and stuff. And Tommy, Tommy's telling a story, of you know what happened and stuff. He stole the TV sets and stuff. Uh, Tommy Williams is a good character. It's sad that his character gets taken out later on, which I'll get to. Okay. Hey, everybody's innocent. Well, Tommy was married or something. Oh wow, and he had a baby girl. You know, I think that's interesting. Um, Andy gives Tommy a test and stuff, and yeah, he's not in the film that long. I mean, he's in there. He's in it for a decent amount of time, so there's that. I don't waste time with losers, Tommy. Tommy says that to Andy that he can't he don't read that good, so um, Andy gives Tommy a test. The where they go over the alphabets and stuff, education basically. It's like Andy's tutoring Tommy. Oh, they're having lunch. Whatever. Okay. Um, See, this is the shot where it pans around Andy's crib, as I like to call it. Okay, got lots of cool little rocks, like shapes. He's got like a rock collection. Polish those rocks. Okay. Yeah, he's got those posters on the wall. Um, okay. Lovely Raquel. Oh my gosh, she gorgeous. Okay. All right. Well, time's up. For Tommy. Um, this is when Tommy loses it. I mean, he's like, "F this place, F it!" Like throws the test, crumbles it up, loses his temper. But yeah, he's mad, very mad. Um, there's a twist with this. Now, Andy's obviously innocent. Now, you do learn there's actually I'll get to it. This is when Tommy and Red, talk and stuff. They said, Tommy says he feels really bad and stuff. Um, Red says that he's in Shawshank prison for murder, and Tommy's like he actually tells this story that is vastly different. You see, Andy, obviously Andy is innocent. He is not the one that killed his own wife and her lover. Um, Tommy tells the story. This scene right now that's on right now talks about a story that he's in prison. He's in another prison, I believe, where he's in like a cell with a some sort of inmate named Elmo Blatch, and he describes what he did. So you learn that Elmo Blatch was the real killer, and we cut to a scene where Elmo Blatch is, you know, it's like it almost looks like he's talking to the camera, but he's not. He's like, his tasty pitching whip. Yeah, he's a psychopath. Elmo Blatch is a psychopath. Um, and then yeah, Elmo Blatch was the real killer. So, which is this scene right here. This is the best part. Okay, I can't. I'm not gonna say the f bomb because I don't use the f bomb in my videos. He's the one he bit it off. And then Red's like, tells Norden that, hey, Tommy may be telling the truth. Tommy told me a story. Norden says that is the most amazing story I've ever heard. Um, this shows how evil um, he is when it comes to, he is an evil character. Norden is. Uh, Tommy's testimony, I can get a new trial. And then this is when, Andy calls um, Norden obtuse. And then Norden loses it too. He's like, not in this office, not anywhere. Don't you ever mention money to me again. Um, just such a good villain overall. And then this is when he senses solitary confinement. Oh, he yells, it's my life, you understand? Lauren just explodes. He's like, get him out, get him out. Well, Andy is innocent. I mean, we don't know. I mean, it's obvious that, Elmo Blatch was the real killer, so. And Tommy did pass his test too, C plus average. One of the guards tells Andy, tells him that C plus average. That you'd like to know. And, hour and 35 minutes, so we're over the hour and a half mark. Um, I know this is gonna be long. Oh, I knew this was gonna be a long video, so. um, okay. He already told Andy, C plus average. He passed, and he's just like smiling and stuff. um, and then this is the sad moment. Tommy goes out. Him and Norden him and Bob Gunton, have a conversation. Norton's like, I have to know what you told the frame was the truth. You tell him they're not going to let Andy out. They're not going to. So, um, yeah, yeah, Tommy and Bob Gunton. Yeah, Tommy's smoking a cigar. Um, yeah. And this is the moment where you're like, oh my gosh, this just hold on. And he says, I have to know what you told the friend was the truth. And then um, this next scene is crazy. Now I sort of spoiled it for you, so and I apologize. This is my favorite film. This is my video. I don't care. Um, Tommy gets shot numerous times. Captain Hadley puts Tommy down. It's unexpected. I mean, you see Tommy looking up, and then yeah, yeah. This is when Norton, Bob Gunton, gives Andy the bad news that they took Tommy out. Uh, 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 well, this is when you could tell. I mean, oh my God, this guy is a monster. He is. Norton the Warden is a monster. Bob Gunton's such a good villain. I mean, plays a good villain. I mean, Norton is a good, is an evil character. Definitely. I mean, yeah. So, catch my drift, or am I being obtuse? And they give him another month. You Norton's like, give him another month to think about it. Yeah, definitely a. And this is like the big scene, you could say. Well, when Andy and Red um, have their conversation, about how do I describe it? that Andy plans on escaping. You know, he asks Red, will you ever get out of here? So, but this scene is pretty long, so I'm gonna watch this while I'm talking to y'all. Um, yeah, man, Andy's friend did not deserve this crap. I mean, he was not the one. I mean, we don't know if he was the one that killed him. I mean, killed that his wife and her lover. I mean, he threw the gun into the river, so this is when Andy asks Red, "Think you'll ever get out of here?" Yeah, one day when I get a long white beard and 2 or 3 marbles rolling upstairs, they let me out. This is when Andy brings up Zuatno. Um, I know you're probably wondering, what the hell is Zuatno? It's in Mexico. That's what Andy says. Uh, all right, pause it in 3, 2, 1, because I have to use the bathroom. This is the second restroom break. So, all right, guys, I'm back. Let's move on. All right, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Says he's gonna open up a little hotel right on the beach. Some worthless old fix it up. Um, I remember I made fun of the name Suwatno, and I thought he said, I thought Red said, Red and Andy, both of them actually. I thought they said, say rotten hell. Say rotten hell. Red says he is institutionalized just like Brooks. Um, almost done with the film. Hour and 44 minutes in. Still got quite a bit to go. We're good. I need to do more of these fan commentaries. Let me know, some other films that I do probably have in the collection and stuff. So stay tuned for those. More of the shelf by shelf videos. So collection of reviews, the horror films I have. Red's like, I think you should be doing this yourself, Andy. Of course, the famous line. Get busy living or get busy dying. I mean that line. I mean it's played in the trailer as well. I mean when Red's like get busy living or get busy dying. That's damn right. I'm not gonna say GD because yeah, that's how it said in the trailer. He said that's damn right. Buxton. Long rock wall with a big oak tree at the north end. Okay. Be right back, guys. Probably seen, Red, if you ever get out of here, find the spot, It's a black volcanic glass. And this is also another sad moment too. Um, you know, Haywood says, Andy come down there, told me, hold on, I don't remember much. Andy come down to the loading dock today. He asked me for a length of rope, 6 feet long. Yeah, definitely sad to think about. I mean, Brooks hung himself to death. And then this is the big moment. You could say the big scene in the film when Andy goes to his cell. So, okay, the same shot again with the uh, the safe. They put the deposits into the safe. Three deposits tonight. Stuff down the laundries. Shine my shoes. All of them look like mirrors. Yes, sir. I mean, it's good having you back, Andy. Place wasn't the same without you. Um, hour 49 minutes. Okay. Um, I knew this was gonna be a long video, so okay. And he's shining the Norton shoes. Uh, Rich just looking down like, and he's just like, just he has got like the bags full of everything, the rope. This is Andy does not hang himself. He actually does something else. Doesn't done it do anything to himself. Ah, that was the longest night of my life. This is the big scene of this movie. The next day, Okay. Don't make me come down there. I'll thump your skull for you. I remember this scene in the trailer. You better be sick or dead in there. I kid you not. In this scene, they realize Andy escaped. Andy dug a hole with that rock hammer, and sorry guys, he dug a hole. He dug a hole with that rock hammer for about 19 years, if that even. I mean, I don't know. It may have been longer than 19 years actually. I don't know. He just wasn't here. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me again. I see a picture of Albert Einstein. I think that's what I just saw. Yeah, there's a picture of Albert Einstein in Andy's cell. Right. He was in the cell with lights out. Tomorrow night after breakfast. Now. So, well, what? Lord, it's a miracle. This is when he, yeah. Talking to the poster. What's saying there, fronty britches? Feel like talking? Guess not. Starts throwing rocks around the room and stuff, and oh, threw a rock through the poster, and okay, Norton's gonna go investigate. Sticking his finger through that poster and his own whole arm, and then uh, this is the shot where see the camera go through the tunnel. He dug a hole, and I said that he dug a hole. Oh, now they're gonna go search for him. Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank prison. Okay, Marceau, an old rock hammer, worn down to the nub. Okay, he says that's worn down to the nub, but look at the rock hammer. In that image, it looks brand new. But it's okay. I love this movie to death. It's my favorite film of all time. Oh, back to the shot I mentioned. He like digs a hole, trying to carve a name, and then there's that piece of yeah. Andy love geology. Okay. Pressure and time. Ah, there's Rita Hayworth again. That and the big damn poster. I mean, it took him years to dig that hole. 1966 is when he escaped. Yeah. Yeah. After Tommy was killed, he was here long enough. So, um, and then this is when it shows how he escaped and stuff. It's really interesting, to say the least. I mean, yeah. Oh, there's that shot again with the. It basically repeats the one scene, before he escapes over again, all over again, but it's extended because you actually see him, you know, break the pipe and the pipe full of shit goes inside of it. Yep, this is the scene right here. This is when he looks at the poster. He's like, okay. He's getting ready, taking off his outfit, you could say. Okay. He's putting everything, his rocks and stuff. He's putting everything in that little bag there. Okay. Crawling into that little hole right there. Um, okay. It took him that many years. I thought, wow. It took less than 20 years to dig that hole. That's pretty incredible. Um, got the thunder and stuff. Okay. He has like a giant rock and he just smashes the pipe, like a hole in the pipe. Uh, it's a pretty gross scene. I mean, it is. Especially, uh, this dialogue, this sentence. And he called the critical 500 yards of shit smelling foulness I can't even imagine. Oh, he vomited. That's gross. He's well, finally he like the 5 football fields. That's crazy. He's able to crawl out of that hole. Turn that down. Make sure it doesn't get too loud. Um, yeah, he's like running, and that is the image that's actually on the poster when he's taking off the shirt and everything. It's just like, yeah, there it is. There's the shot. It's in the trailer as well. This shot. He has his hands up. It's this image right there. Next morning, right about the time Raquel was spilling her little secret. A man nobody had never laid eyes on before strode into the main national bank. Till that moment, he didn't exist, except on paper. Okay, he's at the bank. All right. He got his deposit. He got everything. He's rich now. Andy Dufresne. There he goes. All right. Hour and one. Hour. 2 hours and 1 minute into this. It's $370,000 of Mr. Norton's money. Wow. Yep. There's Norton. He's got the newspaper. Corruption, murders, Shawshank. Oh my God! How many police cars are here? Pulling in. All right, he's grabbing the Holy Bible. Okay. You're Norton. You were right. Salvation line does lie within. That's what it says in the Holy Bible. That's what Randy wrote down. Yeah, there's like the outline of the rock hammer, which, um, okay, okay. Mr. Hadley is arrested. But I heard Brian Hadley sob like a girl, little girl. I love Morgan Freeman. Orton had no intention of going out that quietly. Quietly. Um, okay. He's got his gun, his pistol, whatever, revolver. I don't know. I think it's a pistol. It's like a little gun, putting the bullets into the gun. They're trying to open the door. Like take it easy on yourself, Norton. All right. Okay. Make it easy on yourself, Norton. Okay, he's putting the gun to his. Yep, he shot his brains out. No, his brains didn't actually explode, but it does. Looks like in that shot, looks like his brain matter's on the floor or something. I can't tell. At least they don't show anything too gory. But okay, he got a postcard in the mail. Hancock, Texas. Fort Hancock, Texas. Excuse me. Right on the border. Andy Dufresne headed for the Pacific. Ah. Crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side. Andy Dufresne headed for the Pacific. Ah. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is definitely. I mean, the writing from. This is my favorite Frank Darabont movie. I mean, he's done The Green Mile, The Majestic, The Mist. He's done The Walking Dead TV show as well. Okay. Place you live in is that much more dry and empty that they're gone. Okay. I guess I just missed my friend. Because this is the third and final scene of the whole rehabilitation thing. This is when, Red's, gone. Red's, gotten older and older and stuff, and he's like, he doesn't even know what, the word rehabilitation means. 40 years of a life sentence. If he'd been rehabilitated. Um, uh, it's just a made up word. Politician's word. Okay. He doesn't feel regret. Okay. Young stupid kid who committed a terrible crime. Okay. Rehabilitated. It's just a bullshit word. So go and stamp your form, son, and stop wasting my time. I don't give a shit. God, Morgan Freeman's fantastic, like always. Proved. And then this is when Red's released. He's out of the hellhole that is Shawshank Prison. Um, this is the emotional ending. This is the happy ending. Um, Andy. God, what do I keep saying Andy for? Red stays in the same exact room that Brooks was in that halfway house, which was the brewer, whatever that place was. Yeah, I think it was the brewer. Uh, okay, says Brooks was here. Okay, he's working at the grocery store like Brooks did. Okay, bathroom break, boss. Okay, Red's using the bathroom. 40 years haven't asked permission to piss. I can't see this dropped out. Say so. Oh well, I'm gonna make it on the outside. All right, he's looking through a window of maybe a pawn shop or something. But okay, got tons of pistols there. Uh, a compass, a shower. Red's just sitting in his chair, just uh, playing with the compass. Uh, okay, this is the scene that we've been waiting for. Okay, got the red truck Yeah, his name is Red. So, um, if you start to see me, you know, get like feel like this, like like I don't know. It's just such. This is a happy ending. Okay, Red's walking through that field, hayfield. Um, I can't believe we made it this far. Cannot believe we made it this far. Okay, there's that beautiful shot of the got like the line of rocks and then that big oak tree. Um, so okay, he's walking up that little. Okay, Here's the scene. The moment we've been waiting for. That beautiful music. I mean, that music is beautiful. Thomas Newman composed it. This is just a perfect movie in every conceivable way. So, all right, got the um, unique volcanic glass, whatever rock. Okay. I'm not gonna read what Andy's narrating because those of you who have seen the film, I mean, you probably already know, but whatever. Okay. Got a little plastic metal container. It's got like got an envelope inside of it. Um, okay. Got like a letter and some money inside. Okay. All right. Got a little bit of narration from Andy. Um, his narration is very, very well done. I mean, perfect. Perfect. This is my favorite movie, so there's not a single negative I can say about it. I can use a good man to help get my project on wheels. Chessboard ready. Hope is a good thing. I will be hoping that this letter finds you and finds you well. Your friend, Andy. I was waiting for this scene. Same YouTube. It's a shame YouTube is stupid when it comes to music and stuff. Any type of sound from effects from movies, dialogue, anything. So I can't show any scenes. Yeah, there's Red walking. Okay. This is when he carves "So was Red." Okay. Red's packing up his suitcase. There he goes, and that's damn right. Brooks was here, so was Red. Second time in my life, I'm guilty of committing a crime. Parole violation. This is when Red gets on the the bus. Dude, a free man can feel. A free man is at a free man at the start of a long journey, whose conclusions are uncertain. I hope I can make it across the border. I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. I hope this Pacific is blue has been in my dreams. Whatever. I hope this is the most beautiful ending because Andy and Red reunite with each other on that beach. You have the beautiful sky and stuff. The water's beautiful. All right. The camera and the drone in the sky, whatever, is panning back. All right. In memory of Alan Green. All right. Done. That was fun. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know what to say. Um, I need to do more of these fan commentaries. What do you think? Um, this is, oh my god, the Blu-ray transfer looks awesome on. It does. Um, I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, I'm glad that I got to rewatch this. I mean, I've seen the film numerous times lately already. I mean, I can't stop rewatching this movie. I mean, I had this DVD copy here, and I got the Blu-ray, which I used to have, but it's gone. Lost my copy. So, all right, guys. Well, The Shawshank Redemption is obviously my favorite film of all time, without any question. I will probably do a review for this sometime eventually. So it may take a while for this review to come out because I got a lot of stuff. This is my favorite film of all time, so it's going to be a very special review. So maybe the longest review I've ever done. I don't know. So I guess we will see. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this commentary. If you did, well, y'all know what to do. So, anyways, take care, stay awesome. I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this long video. Whew, I gotta go to bed now. Adios.